right, we're going to get started. So welcome. I'm Tory Bruno. I'm the CEO and President of United Launch Alliance, your highway to space, Alabama's own rocket company. And I want to thank you all for being here today. This is a very special day for us. We are here for renaming of our ship. And it's a very auspicious event and one that we must pay special attention to the rituals for. And so I appreciate all of you coming out to help us with that today. Now, first and foremost, we have with us the captain of the ship, John Billets. Raise your hand, John. Where'd he go? Hey, John. We also have the chief mate, Tony Carrero. And of course, from our partners at Foss Maritime, we've got the president and CEO, John Parrott, here today with his lovely wife, Lynn. John and Lynn. And along with Jeff Horst, Marjorie Zoretic, Bobby Pepper, and John Bates. Now, we could not do what we do here in Decatur without the support of our wonderful mayor, Tab Bowling. Tab? Jeremy Nails from the Morgan County Economic Development Council is also with us here today, as well as Crystal Brown from the Chamber of Commerce. From the ULA team, I have Cindy Nafas, our own Vice President of Production and Operations. We've also got Gary Wentz, our Vice President of Government and Commercial Systems, who is our program office working with our customers to get their missions into space, as well as Stefan Williams, our Director of Production here at the Decatur factory, and down on the dock there, our Decatur transportation team, who works tirelessly to get the rockets from our factory safely to their launch sites and on their way. So, and oh, yes, of course, last but not least, my lovely wife, Rebecca. Well, that was a close one. So again, thank you all for coming out. Thank everyone for participating. This is a very special ship, if you're not aware. It is unique in its mission. It was built specifically to transport rockets through the river systems here, all the way into the open ocean, out through the Caribbean to Cape Canaveral in Florida, through the Panama Canal, out to Vandenberg Air Force Base on the California coast. And you guys may not know this, but you supported me once upon a time, several years ago, when this ship took hardware for me all the way to Mech Island in the deep South Pacific, a voyage of what must have been 10,000 miles, 10,000 sea miles would be my guess. It is a very shallow drafting ship, 8 to 12 feet of draft. It's only got less than 9,000 tons or 3,300 long tons of displacement, and yet it can carry an entire Delta IV heavy space launch vehicle. Very, very special ship, unique, really unique in the world. Now, we want to appreciate that when sailors go to sea, they place their lives in the faith of their ship, in the skill of their hands, the fortune of winds and waves and storms, and so it is customary when we send a ship to sea or when we rename a ship, as we are doing today, to acknowledge the enormous power of the sea and its personification, Great Poseidon. And that is why we are here today, and that is what we are about to do, and you all are going to help me with that, because we're going to need everyone's participation. Now, some of you may be familiar with some of the traditions associated with renaming, and some of you may not, so we're going to lead you along, and you have a program to help you with that. But first, before we can rename the vessel, we have to purge the old name from the vessel itself, and we have removed all vestige of the name on the ship down to the last plaque. And now that plaque must be returned to the sea, to Poseidon's ledger, to be removed from the knowledge of the gods of the deep of that old name. And for that, John is going to help me. So first we will ring the bell to summon the god Poseidon. And now we will return the name, the old name, to the sea. O mighty and great ruler of the seas and oceans, to whom all ships and we who venture upon your vast domain are required to pay homage, implore you in your graciousness to expunge for all time from your records and recollection the name Delta Mariner, which has ceased to be an entity in your kingdom. As proof thereof, we submit this ingot, bearing her name, to be corrupted through your powers, and forever be purged from the sea. In grateful acknowledgement of your munificence in dispensation, we offer these libations to your majesty and your court. To Poseidon and his court, and now we're going to toast. You might have guessed that there would be alcohol involved in this ceremony. All raise a glass. Now we rename our vessel. Thank you. Almighty and great ruler of the seas and oceans, to whom all ships and we who venture upon your vast domain are required to pay homage, implore you in your graciousness to take unto your records and recollection this worthy vessel, hereafter and for all time known as RocketShip, guarding her with your mighty arm and trident, and ensuring her of safe and rapid passage throughout her journeys within your realm. In appreciation of your munificence, dispensation, and in honor of your greatness, we offer these libations to your majesty and your court. For thousands of years we have gone to sea, we have crafted vessels to carry us, and we have called them by name. These ships will nurture and care for us through perilous seas, and so we affectionately call them she. To them we toast and ask to celebrate RocketShip. That calls for another toast. All right. Now, I again need your help for this next part. Please follow along in your program. And you have some things to say, so please make sure I can hear you way up here. Everyone raise their glass and repeat after me. To the sailors of old.
To of old.
To RocketShip.
To RocketShip.
The moods of the sea are many, from tranquil to violent. We ask that this ship be given the strength to carry on. The keel is strong, and she keeps out the pressures of the sea. Everyone raise your glass, please, and repeat. To the sea.
To the sea.
To the sailors of old.
To the sailors of old.
To the sea.
To the sea.
And another sip. Today we come to name this lady RocketShip and send her to the sea to be cared for and to care for the ULA family. We ask the sailors of old, in the mood of God that is the sea, to accept RocketShip as her name, to help her through her passages, and to allow her to return with her crew safely. Raise your glass. To the sea.
To the sea.
To the sailors before us.
To the sailors before us.
To RocketShip.
To RocketShip.
Now a long sip. Now a final libation to King Neptune, and to ensure safe returns, we offer this branch. Again from east to west. And so Ray Long has joined us to help us with this last part of the ritual, where we offer a branch of green leaves. Well done, thank you. I'm confident that Poseidon is pleased. All right, then now for the last traditional part.
I won't. I promise.
Cindy Nafis and Mrs. Bruno will do the last bit.
We name this ship RocketShip, and may she bring fair winds and good fortune to all who sail her. Ready? 1, 2,
Commit.
3.
All right. That last part was most important. If you don't break the bottles, it's bad luck. And this is all about good luck. So great job, ladies. That was fun. Thank you for sharing this important function with ULA. Now we get to see RocketShip in action. We're going to do some photos. The ship is loaded right this moment with Atlas rockets on their way to the Cape for an important launch. And when we are done, we'll disembark, and this ship will sail straight to the launch pad. Thank you all. Woo-hoo!